Welcome back to I'd Have a Beer on this glorious Halloween night. Glorious. Look at Mikey Bugatti over there. Mike, what are you dressed up as?
I am the king. I am the king, not just the king, but the king of the NFC, the
Oh,
Philadelphia Eagles. And it
okay.
looks to me that you are dressed up as one of the worst people on the field.
Yep.
That's it. The refs. The
Yep.
refs.
That's a hold. That's a hold. Well, yeah, welcome back. It's Halloween night here. We got a jam-packed episode for you tonight. I'm hyped. I'd Have a Beer podcast is presented by Insert Your Company Sponsorship. Still looking for that sponsorship to come on board with the one and only Mikey Bugatti and Manny Motts. We're looking. New episodes out every week. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube. And Mike, tell them 1, 2, 3. Absolutely slam
that button.
Slam those buttons. Slam those buttons. Like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube. Murder those buttons. If you're listening on Spotify, give us that 5-star rating that we absolutely deserve. And share this episode with a friend. It's going to be special. Look at this. I'm dressed up. He's dressed up. It's fantastic. Hit the follow on all of our social media at IHAB Podcast. Tell people what's going on.
Let's let them know what's happening here. Yeah, we got a lot of good things here. We're going to go through the goods, the bads, the uglies, a lot of tough games to watch this weekend. Bugatti Bets is in the building. He'll let you know what happened last week, what's happening this week. We got some new segments for you. I got a nice little question here for you. You got a nice little question for me. We got the 12th man. So we're going to talk some beers. And we got an important game coming up for Dak Prescott. Is he going to put up a lot of interceptions? That's for us to tell you and for you to find out. I think we started off this week with something hot. Mikey Bugatti's in the building. Mikey's Bugatti in the building. And if you listened to me last week, I nailed in a 6-leg parlay. Manny Mas, did you follow my bet?
I didn't, but before you do that, let's crack open a beer.
Oh, yeah.
Let's crack open a beer. Hey, I'd have a beer.
I'd have a beer.
This guy's just too amped up on this Halloween night, man. He wants to go straight to the money.
Pumped. I'm pumped.
Look at this guy.
That's good. I got a good one this week.
That's a good beer. All right, you were saying something about hitting big. What's going on?
Absolutely. Last week, I gave you the 6 teams that were going to win. The Jags, the Birds, a couple other teams. But you know who didn't land for us? The Pats. They got walked over on the Dolphins. We missed out on that ticket by 1 leg. Okay. Yikes. Really thought the Pats were going to come home for us. No big deal. It happens. Gambling is gambling. Okay.
It's gambling.
What do you expect to happen over here? But I got this one. This is a must. This has to be, because this is the Super Bowl champs parlay.
Okay.
Right? You probably ask me, what's the Super Bowl champ? If you've won a Super Bowl in the past 5 years, you're winning this weekend.
Okay. This is funny. Was that a shot? Was that a shot at me?
This is easy. No, absolutely not. It would have been a shot if I said this is the Super Bowl from the last 10 years. Then maybe that would have been a shot because you guys still wouldn't be on that list. But here we go, Mikey Bugatti. You got these 5 teams. The past Super Bowl winners are winning this weekend. The Rams, the Chiefs, the Bucks, the Pats, and go Birds, the Eagles. Okay?
Birds.
Take $100, put it down. Come home with $2,100. All right. They've won a Super Bowl in the past 5 years. They have it in their blood. The Rams, they had that close defensive game in the Super Bowl, takes down Bengals and wins. The Chiefs, we're speaking about the Chiefs versus the Patriots one. The Chiefs, that one, when they won the first time. That's the one we're referring to. They won that high-scoring game. The Bucks, Tom Brady was there. Maybe, yeah. But Baker Mayfield's taken over. The Pats, when they won with Tom Brady, maybe, yeah. But Mac and Cheese Jones is there. He's going to win. And, of course, the Eagles, they just won not too long ago. It seems far. It wasn't. They were just there as well. They're going to win.
Okay.
Easy.
Bring that back to us real quick. Speed round. Who do we got? Lock this in.
Rams, Chiefs, Bucks, Pats, Birds, $100, $2,100 this Sunday.
I like that science. I like that math right there. I like that.
Easy.
Okay. No bias there, right? For the birds, no bias in that, right? For the
Don't
birds.
see the bias in that one. That's the first time I put the Birds on the ticket, and I think they're going to win. Okay, it's a
Okay.
big divisional game. We'll get into that later.
Yeah. Okay. Birds still flying. It's almost November. They're going to be migrating here pretty soon. So,
See
God
this?
bless.
This is how many losses we have. All right.
That's tough.
One.
This, he's been planning that all day. He was like looking
One.
at that himself in the mirror, and he saw that. He's like, you know what? I'm going to drop on him. 1. Yeah. What was that? Was that a Carson Wentz jersey, and then you just erased the other one?
That's funny. No, this
Yep.
is the
that
Jalen
is
Hurts
funny.
jersey. This is the amount of wins you guys have at your home stadium as well.
Yeah, I'm 1-0 being going to home games. So,
right.
I fucked up last week. But yeah, we'll get into that a little bit later. But yeah, Mikey Bugatti, make sure you dial in that trade. If you trade that bet, it's not a trade.
Lock.
This isn't the
Not a
stock
trade.
market. You're
This
going to
isn't
dial in
stocks.
that bet, just money. I got digits all over. Boop, 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 money. Just like Wolf of Wall
It's on your
Street.
mind.
Dial that bet in on any of your favorite sports books. Dial that in, and Mikey Bugatti's going to put some cash, some moolah in your pockets. We appreciate you as always.
Right.
Appreciate you always. One question, one answer. Let's do it. One question, one answer. Mikey Bugatti, what's your question for me this week? One question.
Yeah, I got a good question for you, and this is going to actually be a funny one for everyone to know because it's going to go into next week, and we're going to see your answer live on this pod.
Uh-oh.
You get the ball once. One time you get this football in your hand.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put a trash can out in the field. How far can you throw a ball accurately? One chance.
Oh, wow. Like real life here. Real life?
Real life. I'm putting the football in your hands, Manny Motts. I will put the trash can as far as you want. You get one throw.
As far as I want, but as close as I want too, right?
Yeah, you got to get it pretty close. If you get in that trash can, you're going to the NFL. But I need to see.
Okay, and we're gonna do this in real life, so I can't like bullshit this. Okay,
can't bullshit because next week I want a video of you tossing that ball. We're all gonna watch you.
So I got to go to a field now and humiliate myself. Okay, I'm gonna go.
5 yards.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do a nice 5-yard pitch. No, I'm gonna say. I don't know. I feel whatever this number's coming to my head. I feel comfortable with 40 yards.
A 40-yard pass.
I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable with a 40-yard pass. That's the number that's in my head, so that's it.
Okay. You heard it here first, folks. Next week, Manny Motts is coming back with a video.
Yeah.
One throw. You get one throw. 40-yard bomb into the bucket.
Okay, and if you live by the local high school, I will be there one day to show you guys this 40-yard bomb next week. All right,
we're gonna need someone there to make sure he hasn't taken 100 practice throws.
Gonna be, yeah. I'm gonna just have a constant feed on, and then I'll be chopping it up just to one toss.
It's
You're like, look at this.
The eyeball. You throw it up in the air. And then it goes into the bucket.
It's like the dude perfect. I mean, how many takes do those guys get?
First try.
Same thing. All right, good question. I gave you an answer. Sticking with 40 yards. We'll see. The clip will be out. My question for you: walkout song. What would it be?
Ooh, yeah.
Walkout song. What would your walkout song be?
There's a lot of great walkout songs.
Sure.
Okay? You got the Bulls where they got that serious.
Yeah,
theme.
that's great. It's all-time classic.
Chicago Blackhawks when they score a goal, that gets me pumped up.
Yeah.
That's a good walkout song. I think for me, I want to intimidate my my opponent.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the Duels of Fate from Star Wars?
I can't say. If I hear it, I probably will know.
Oh yes, we'll play it. We'll play it over. It over so you can hear it.
Okay.
I walk out to that in pitch darkness, and I appear on the mound because I'm imagining I'm a pitcher now. I appear on the mound. Fear will be struck into my opponent's eyes.
Okay.
And the ball will be launched at 150 miles per hour if I'm on that mound.
Okay. How are you getting to the mound? Are you walking there? Are you, you're just appearing on the mound?
It's completely black on the field. You can't see anything. So I'm in a full sprint so I can get there in time.
Oh, gotcha.
So when you see me on the mound, I'm going to be like, but the music ties it all together.
Gotcha. All right. And the name of the song is one more time?
Duels of Fate.
Okay.
There's only one.
There's only one Duels of Fate, and his name is Mikey Bugatti. Okay. Yeah. And now he's a major league pitcher. I didn't throwing 150.
It's a similar vibe to Kenny Powers if he gets out on the mound.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Similar. Yeah, you guys resemble each other a little bit. Yeah,
Similar.
I can see it. Okay. All right. Well, interesting. One question, one answer. Appreciate you, Mike. Let's kick it to ourselves. Let's kick it to ourselves here. Week 8 is in the books, and with that came a lot of good, bad, and ugly.
So many good things came this week.
So many good things came. Some bad, some ugly. It was a tough week for some NFL quarterbacks in the league.
Some.
This guy's
some
funny.
got to vacation early. Some got the third string coming in. Others put up records. You know what I mean?
It's cool. Yeah, some. The only guy not wearing a jersey in this, might tell the tale right there.
He might have had a bad week.
Might have told the tale right there. But I'll kick it to myself. Good week 8. I got the Broncos country. Let's ride. Broncos country. Let's ride. Good.
Let's ride.
They've taken down Kansas City. Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
That's the first time they beat the Chiefs since Peyton Manning was on the team.
Like 12 years. Yeah. Yeah, 12 years. Broncos country, let's ride. Are they back? You don't know, but they're back this week. All time, just throw it in their face after the victory, playing some Taylor Swift in the crowd right after. Yeah, shake it off. Ooh. Yeah, just all-time roast fest. Round of applause for the controller in that stadium playing that music. What a sicko. Good job by you. We respect that, man. But
is there a correlation? Is there a correlation from absent Taylor Swift to the absent W of the game?
I 1 million trillion billion % think so. 1 billion %. She better be in attendance next week. But I know where your head is with that game because isn't it coming up?
They play the Dolphins. They start to have little grumbles. Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift. Oh, things are in hot water. Eagles game, divorced.
Yikes. Tough. But Broncos country, let's ride week 8. Enjoy it. Enjoy the win. We'll see you next Sunday. We'll see.
Absolutely. All right.
What'd you see this week?
That's a great good. I didn't see that game because it was kind of boring to me, and I thought the Broncos were going to win. It was a snowy game. It was like 32 degrees.
First snow game of the year.
Yeah, that's not where the Kansas City team is going to dominate it. Okay. No. But someone who did dominate. Guy caught 4 catches, turned 3 of them into touchdowns. You might have heard his name before. DeAndre Hopkins.
He's back.
Okay. He's back.
He's back.
And he's catching balls from, of course, the most notable QB in the league, Will Levis or Levis, whatever the hell this guy's name is.
Good guy.
Never heard of him before. Word on the street, his girlfriend broke up with him before he got drafted. Big fucking mistake. This guy's a stud. DeAndre Hopkins is out in the field. He said, put it anywhere, and I'll turn it into a touchdown. He had the game of his career so far. Sick.
This guy was throwing rainbow passes. He was just scrambling, and then he would it would go out of the camera focus, and then all of a sudden you just see Hopkins in the end zone just catching the ball. I'm like, you said his girlfriend broke up with him. Big mistake. He'll have no problem finding a new soulmate.
No problem. He just took everybody's wife that single game right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopkins, if you got him on your team for fantasy, good for you. If you have Will Levis, which I'm sure you don't, pick him up. They don't have anyone else out there.
Nobody.
They have no one else back there. So that was my good for the week.
That makes sense.
Great Hopkins. My bad, not so good.
Uh-oh.
You might have heard of them. The entire NFC South, all of them. They all suck.
Yeah,
Every
crumbled.
Single one.
They grumbled.
They're all 500 or below. For some reason, somehow that's crazy. This is going to be like that year the Seahawks went 7-8 and made it to the playoffs and went to the Super Bowl, I believe. It's something I always disagree with. A team that is under 500 should not deserve to go to the playoffs. If a team who is over 500 in another division, which just happens to be in third, doesn't make it, that's some bullshit.
Yikes.
That's some bullshit.
How do we settle that then?
We adopt another rule from another great sport, because I'm a big soccer fan. It's the top teams. Top teams with the top records that the top go, not this division, who's the best? That's who gets to play. Who's the best? Okay. Right now, the best in the NFC South are the Falcons
The
and the
best.
Saints.
The
And the
best.
Saints. They're tied at 4-4.
They're the
What?
best.
What?
They're-
4-4?
They're about to break out this week.
Who who allows this to happen for the NFC South? Listen, I guess that's fun for everyone there because everyone else is only one game back. Well, the Panthers, they just got their first win. That's good for them. The road to the Super Bowl starts now.
Starts
right?
week 9,
Here we go.
undefeated. Here we
Yeah.
go.
Listen, you got one win as the Panthers and you still have a chance to get the division.
Yeah.
That's not good for everyone else.
And you know what? You brought up Atlanta. It's definitely not good because they just traded their starting quarterback in Atlanta.
Is that what happened?
They
for this
traded
deadline?
what's his name? Friggin' Bilbo Dobbins over there is going to Vikings. Going to Minnesota.
Cardinals. That's
is it
the
Cardinals?
Yeah.
I thought you said that's the Falcons. Yeah.
Yes.
No, what am I saying? Falcons? Yeah, you're right. My bad. Cardinals, red
Different
teams, birds,
different bird.
red teams, birds. I'm
Math.
drunk.
Math.
I'm drunk.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Falcons, they got Desmond Ritter. He's not going nowhere. They just picked him up.
Oh,
And
they should trade him
Saints-
too. He sucks.
Yeah, he's not too. That's why they're 4-4. So my bad for the week. NFC South. You guys blow. Figure it out. Go Panthers.
Okay, bad. Going right off of that, just bad. Bad here. 49ers dropped three games. They've lost 3 games in a row. Brock Purdy, I think, possibly still concussed. I don't know.
They're missing a lot.
He's I don't know, not good. I said it last week, and I'm going to say it again. They better figure it out, and they better figure it out quick because they just dropped 3 games in a row, and I thought they were running away with that division. It's getting awfully tight now. Is Brock Purdy the guy? Is he not the guy? I don't know.
They're in second place.
He's concussed. I don't know, but bad. 49ers better. I mean, last week we were ripping on the kicker. Now it's the quarterback. Now it's the quarterback. Not good.
Trent Williams is done. He's cooked right now. Debo Samuels is not good right now. They did just pick up Chase Young for the Commanders. He is pretty good. Is that going to solve all your problems?
No. Defense, well, depends on who you talk to. Defense wins championships.
Yeah, but if you're already in second place, you're not winning a championship.
Well,
so
we'll
I'm
see.
happy about it. I like when my team runs away with the NFC. This is good for me. But sucks. Your team's depleting. We're only halfway through the season.
Bad 49ers. Brock Purdy. Not good. We'll see him next week. Hopefully he's not on this list again. But we'll see. Would you have ugly, though? Would you wrap this up with ugly? What'd you have?
Absolutely. I know you're not going to say it, but I'll say it. Everyone wants to talk about it. I was on the plane flying back from New York to
I'll talk
Miami.
about it.
Yeah. Oh, you want to
I'll
talk
talk
about
it.
I want to talk about it.
I'll talk about it.
And I was in New York, so I got just the regional game on my flight. Okay.
Yeah, sure you did. Tell them what airline you were flying. This had TVs on it?
I was on Delta.
Oh.
I was on Delta.
You were on Delta.
Yes. So we had TVs on the back. It came complimentary water, snacks. It was nice. I was hungover, so I did nothing but watch football and go to sleep. And what other people did on this Sunday was found every single possible way to lose a fucking game.
Yeah.
Every single possible way. I saw a stat after the game. With 1 minute and 10 seconds left, the Giants had a 99.9% percentage to win the game. Somehow loses the game to the Jets 13-10. So I did some inspection because I didn't watch a single minute of that game
there was nothing to diagnose.
I saw just the overtime, okay, because I was trying to sleep for the flight. When I woke up, Danny DeVito's brother was throwing the ball around out there.
Dude.
Okay? Never heard of this guy before, and he did not do good. Guy threw... if I come in the NFL, I'm thinking I'm throwing at least 10 yards. I think I could get at least 10 yards.
You think so?
I think I can get one pass off, and they're going to catch it. And he's going to catch it for sure.
Right. Okay.
I'm going short. I'm going right to the left. Guy's going to go up. Not Tommy DeVito. He puts up -9 yards somehow. Okay. And that's not even that far away from the leader of the receiving in the Giants. Okay,
Yep.
even when who was your starting? That Tyrod Taylor?
Yeah.
No,
He's a
no,
beast.
no. DJ was in. DJ was in at one point.
No, DJ wasn't in.
Wait, was it? Oh,
No,
Tyrod
he
Taylor.
was completely out. Yep.
Tyrod Taylor. He threw the ball to their receiving leader of the game. This guy
Yeah.
got the most yards on the
Yeah.
Giants.
Yeah.
4.
Yep. Because
Four.
he works. This guy works concessions in section 208. That's why.
Yards. He catches the ball. I don't know much math, but I think it's 10 yards to get a first down. So you're telling me not a first down was made with the amount of yards that was thrown. And he was the leader in receiving and rushing yards because the guy behind him, who had the second most, is your running back with 3.
What's your point here? What's your point here? What's his point here?
My point was, I saw the recap of the game, and it was the punt kicker who had the most highlights. They each kicked it 12 times.
They worked hard that game. Yep.
My ugly of the week, my ugly of the season so far is the Giants. That was tough to watch. You got blown out by the Cowboys, no problem. You lost the game.
Yeah.
You guys didn't. You didn't show up and play. You put up, to me, in total, 7 yards of offense is what it looked like.
Yeah.
I had one guy on my team put up 125 yards alone.
We were playing a really good team, you know. We were playing a really good Jets team.
I was sitting on this lady next to me, like they did something, and she's shaking her head, just like hand over her eyes. She's like, "Who am I even rooting for?" That game, bad to watch. Who paid for tickets to that game? You guys deserve your money back.
I don't know, but thank God I went the week before. Thank God I went the week before because it would have been tough. We would have had to postpone the episode, but I'm not gonna dive in. I see what you're doing. I'm not gonna dive into this right now. I'm gonna move this along. But to match your ugly, okay, and I appreciate you. I like when you say the Giants. It's coming out of your mouth. It's nice, you know. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, maybe, you know.
Tough one.
Giants, yeah. Going off your ugly, you had an ugly last week, and I was like, you know what? That guy stinks. You're right. He deserves your ugly. This week. This guy, I almost had set up a new category with this guy fucking sucks. Okay? This guy fucking sucks. The Giants, you said 99% chance to win at one point? Yeah. All we had to do was kick one of the 2 missed field goals that we missed.
Yeah.
And we were walking away with that game. Graham Gano, you said it last week. I'm going to use the line. You got one job, guy. You got one job. You don't hold the ball. You strap your helmet out. You jog out there. You kick. Sometimes they even give you an extra timeout to think about it. You know, you're relaxed. 2 missed field goals. One of them, we make one of them, we win. 2 ducks. This guy put in the air. 2 rubber ducks. Not even close.
Yeah.
You know, people are saying to me, "Yo, Manny, take it easy. The guy's hurt." If you know he's hurt, then why the fuck is he kicking the ball?
You got other kickers. You must have another kicker.
We had the punter punting 29 times in that game. Send him out there to kick a little chip.
His foot is relaxed. He's practiced. He knows where to go.
Or send it on 4th and 1 to Barkley, who ran 75 times in that game. Send him the ball. I don't know.
Crazy.
The ugly is Graham Gano. Dude, you got one job. You kick the ball. You kick one of those balls in. We win. Game over. And we're riding. We're riding. We're 3-5. You're saying there's a chance. Nope. Now it's true. It's the it's Tuesday night trade deadline. I think they're cleaning shop, the Giants, it looks like. So we'll see. But that good, bad, and ugly. Week 8, tough. Some good, like you said. Some bad, and some severe ugly. Particularly by the New York Giants and the Jets. The Jets suck balls too. What are we talking about? But to wrap that up, I don't want to talk anymore about that. We're on to week 9. We're rolling. We're rolling. We'll get into the predictions later, but to change this up a little bit, we got a news segment. We tried to incorporate this early on in the beginning in the wee episodes of when we were starting this. Didn't really know how to do it. Think we got a better angle on this now. We got some outside advice. We pitched the idea to some big time people, and we got some good advice back. We got the Better Half Challenge, other known as QB Wives. QB wives, the QB wives action here. Simple. So we're going to be picking teams. Once a quarterback is selected, we're going to find out who their significant other is, their better half. We'll stack them up each week. Who's going to win? Simple questions. Figure it out. Anything you want to add on this, Mike?
If I get the Chiefs, I'm picking Taylor Swift.
Yikes. Yeah, I didn't even consider that.
Yeah, I know she's not a wife, and they're going to break up by next week. Go Birds. If I get the Chiefs, I want Taylor Swift. I want to, because I'd like to answer questions on her and how she'll lose to any other wife.
Okay. Are you going to answer them accurately or just completely?
Absolutely. I'll savage her name, yeah.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, better half challenge. We're going to spin a wheel. I have the wheel right here. Let's see if I can figure this out. We're going to spin a wheel. We're going to get a team. Then we're going to get a quarterback. And then we're going to figure out who their wife or significant other is and then put them up to the test next episode. Let's get this wheel up. All right, Mike.
I'm going first. Mikey Bugatti goes first.
I'm going to give you Mikey Bugatti first. I'm going to give you the spin. Let's see what you got.
Give me nice and hot. Come on. Good team.
Oh, I saw the Chiefs right there.
Good team.
Ooh, Commanders.
He doesn't have a wife, Sam Howell. That guy's a virgin.
All right. Congratulations to Mikey Bugatti and the new adopter of the Commanders. You're going to have to do some research for Sam Howell and his significant other for next week.
That doesn't have a wife.
Let's see. Could have a girlfriend or a stuffed animal. Let's see.
Who are you hoping for?
Not the Cowboys, not the Giants.
The Eagles.
I was like, the Giants. Who's Tommy DeVito's friggin' wife?
NFC matchup: Jalen Hurts' wife versus Sam Howell. Gross that I got the Commanders. Whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So I got Jalen, baby. All right. Gonna be a big Jalen guy this week. Gonna have to do some deep diving on his significant others and figure out who she even is out there.
Or how many.
Yeah.
That guy's a stud.
What if that's the case? If there's a few, do we just pick the best? That you think is going to be the best, actually?
The best. He goes, the best.
The best?
Okay.
Do we give him a little taste right now? Do we give him some possible questions?
No. I want to keep it nice and fresh. Get him pumped up about it. We'll see what happens.
All right. So next week, we're going to be prepared. He's got the Commanders. I got the Eagles. Quarterbacks.
Sam Howell versus Jalen Hurts.
We're going to have to do some. I'm going to have my information on Jalen Hurts' significant other. You're going to have Sam Howell's significant other, who that may be. And we're going to
saw how the game went. Let's see how the wives do. Interesting
shit right there. All right. We're going to do some week 9 predictions, dude.
Ooh, man. This is it. I've been talking about it. I've been talking about it. This is what I like to call the bird gauntlet. We're going through the toughest part of our schedule, and we've significantly well. We are 7-1. I love where we're at. This is awesome. I wish we were 8-0 because I do think we need it. This stretch of our schedule is apparently the 6th hardest. To me, feels like the hardest. And it goes something like this. It goes Cowboys.
That's a tough one.
Chiefs. Bills. 49ers.
Oof.
Seahawks. Cowboys. Giants, which is divisional.
Tough. Tommy.
Then we come back and play Cowboys again. Finish off with 2 easy games. But these 8 games right here, I would like to walk away with all of them. Every single one.
It's greedy.
But this upcoming game, we play the Cowboys. And if I have to be fair, we will split this division with the Cowboys 1-1. Okay? This series will go 1-1.
You giving the first game to the Cowboys, or are you guys taking that one?
Historically, they take us when we're at home. They beat us.
Okay.
Right now, we are a high-flying team. A.J. Brown is putting up record numbers. DeAndre Swift has now joined forces to our team, and our O-line is dominating. and our defense, I think, will be a good matchup for Dak this week. I take money line on the Eagles to win. Dak Prescott throws interceptions, which we'll get into later.
Yes.
Eagles take this one. The game further down the road, that will be a toss-up because if Eagles win right here, we go up 3 games in the division and 3 games in the NFC conference. Big.
Who's home?
The Birds.
Ooh, the Birds.
That's why I take a little edge on our side.
Yeah, I would too. Home field advantage is definitely a thing.
Yeah.
You know,
I want to try and not be biased about it, but I do think we take this one. I do think we split it with them.
I hear you, especially in that environment with those fans, knowing what's at stake here, divisional game. They're 2 games back, not running away with it yet. Close. Dallas needs that game. You guys want that game.
It's big.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a lot better than the game that I'm about to tell you right now. Okay, it's gonna be a lot better than the game.
Playing?
The Giants are playing. They're playing Appalachian State away at Appalachian State. All right, and it's going to be a toss-up. I think the over/unders. I think it's. I think it's like.
The spread is 45 points.
Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. Tommy DeVito is going to be playing. No, he's not. I think Daniel Jones is actually cleared to play next week.
Coming back.
Yeah, I think they were like. I think he's been ready to play last week, but they were just like, listen,
let's see
Tyron Taylor is just cooking. Let him cook, and then he breaks all of his ribs in the beginning of the game. Done.
So,
and then,
who you guys playing?
We're playing the Raiders.
Hey, that's listen, I just watched the Raiders game last night and they fucking blow.
Yeah, well, so do we.
Jimmy G didn't throw one pass to his own receiver in the first half.
I know. Yeah.
You guys have done that, though.
We're gonna. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know about. We've done.
Who's winning? What's the score? How many touchdowns?
Okay, so how many touchdowns? Saquon's gonna have to score a lot of touchdowns. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Saquon's gonna be. If 30-something touches last week wasn't enough, we're gonna have to double that probably against the Raiders. This guy's having the ball 60 different times in his hand. He's gonna put up 2 scores. And my boy DJ, you know what? My boy DJ's he's gonna throw one. He's gonna throw one. He's gonna throw a touchdown. So 3 touchdowns.
I think you guys win this week. I don't know if it's that many points, but I think you guys win this week.
You know, I kind of look at the season right now though, and I'm like, doesn't even really matter.
Yeah, but
doesn't even really matter. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of shit from that, dude. I'm bailing on my team already. I've seen enough. Yeah. I've seen enough. When we're, last week's game against the Jets pretty much solidified the Giants this year. Granted, they were on their 3rd string quarterback, and they did not trust that guy to throw the ball one bit, considering he had negative passing yards. I think that tells you the tale right there. I think Daniel Jones needs to play absolutely like a maniac in this game because he was out a few weeks. We almost got a win in Buffalo. We got a win against the Commanders with our backup. A lot of people are talking. It's the New York media. Yeah, all I'm saying is this guy better have a friggin' day or the birds are going to be chirping. And I'm not talking about your birds. I'm talking about the birds in the media. The birds in the media are going to eat that guy alive if he doesn't come out and have a good game against the Raiders. They're away. They're in Las Vegas, but that doesn't matter. Like you said, the Raiders stink.
They do.
I'm giving us a chance, but every time I give them a chance, they rip my hearts out. But, I'll be optimistic for just this quick second here. I'm going to give 3 touchdowns to the Giants, 2 rushing for Saquon and 1 by DJ. Throwing the ball, Giants win would be nice. That's my prediction. We'll see.
This is a hot prediction. I think they win. That's a lot of touchdowns. Don't know about that. Haven't seen you guys put up 21 points all season. Except that one game.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. Only time will tell. We're gonna, okay. So you got the Eagles. You got the Eagles taking the Dallas Cowboys. We got the Giants taking down the Raiders next week. We'll see. The Raiders next week.
All right.
Let's go to the DMs for some questions.
What do you
Let's
got
go
for
to
me?
the DMs for the questions. I got a question from Chris here.
This is the DMs or this is the 12th man?
This is the 12th man, the DMs. It's all the same thing. Questions from the fans out there.
Okay.
Chris wants to know, perfect question for this episode right here, Halloween based. Guys, what's your favorite Halloween candy?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a really good question.
Perfect, Chris.
I'm not a big sweets guy, so I don't really give a shit about candy. But
Yikes.
I enjoyed the houses that give out the king size because they get it. They fucking get it. You know what I mean?
It's one time a year.
One time a year, just spend a little extra dollars, let the kids have a good, because if you don't give me those king size, I'm egging your fucking house.
It's tough. Okay,
tough,
so
man.
did you egg a lot of houses in your day?
No, I had a lot of king sizes. Yeah, I egged a lot of houses. What are you talking about?
Tough. All right.
Yeah.
And now, you don't still live in the neighborhood that you grew up in, right?
No, I live in different states now, and I changed my name from my last name to Bugatti.
Bugatti makes science. You know, at this guy's good job with your alias.
And yours?
My candy. See, I'm not a really big sweets guy either, but would you go around collecting bars of soap on Halloween? I got candy. I'm gonna eat candy.
Right.
I'm probably gonna go with candy. What's my favorite candy? I like Reese's.
Yeah, you strike
peanut butter cups. I like Reese's.
Yeah, those are good.
I'd have to say, I know he said favorite candy plural, but I'm gonna have to give a runner up. I like Skittles too. To be honest, so I went from like a chocolate peanut butter to like a real Skittles are good.
Sweet and savory. I get it. It. That's good.
All right. Good. Okay. What's we got another Halloween question. Okay, it's funny how this is working out, but this is working out perfectly. What's your least favorite Halloween candy?
That's easy. Easy. You know the fun dip where you put the fucking little.
Oh my god, that's your word. Dude. I had you locked for something else. You kidding me? That's it.
I no, I just lied to you. And now I thought of it. Now I put it in my head.
Yeah. Let's say it on three. One, two, three. Candy corn.
Yeah. It's the fucking word. That shit is wax.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Who made it?
Who buys that? Who goes to the store and buys that?
I was just at work today and someone gave me a candy bag. And right before they put it in my hand, I looked at it and says, "Is that candy corn?" She goes, "Yeah." I was like, I don't fucking want it.
No.
I don't want it. I'm not going to eat it.
I mean, I'll nibble on it, I guess.
No, I won't.
If it's, maybe.
No, I won't.
Maybe. But I wouldn't go out on my own and get that.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Good.
No.
Interesting.
I'm happy we all agree on that. Candy corn.
You're
the fucking worst.
You know what doesn't go good with candy corn? Beer.
That's right.
Beer does not go good with candy corn, and we've been drinking it, so good thing I got no candy corn on the table. Speaking of beers, I've had a beer. You'd had a beer. What are you sipping on tonight?
I got a good one. I got a local brewery out here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The Funky Buddha Hop Gun IPA. I'm sure you heard of it. It's pretty popular.
Funky Buddha IPA. Okay.
Hop Gun IPA. This is good. This is a nice fat 7%. All right. This is one of my favorite beers down here. I've had a lot of Funky Buddha beers. One of my top. I would definitely have this with beer. It tastes delicious.
You definitely have that with beer or with dinner?
Yeah. No, with beer. I'd have this with beer and beer. I definitely would have this with dinner.
Okay.
I have this with dinner. This is a middle of the road beer. It's fantastic. I get it all the time. Would I chug it at a tailgate? Again, IPA. That's not happening.
Yeah.
It's hot out. IPA.
Yeah.
I'm Will Ferrell and Anchorman drinking milk like that. Wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. On my scale, this is a 7.3. Easy.
Oh,
easy. It's a
right.
good beer. So mark that down. Put that on the list of beers that you've been tracking there. Okay.
You said 7.3?
7.3. Put it in between the other beers. Okay.
All right. I put 3 lines under it. 7.3.
And what you got for me? Show me.
I got a traditional lager. You probably have heard of it. A little bit more popular all over. I got a Yingling.
Ugh.
Okay.
Heavy.
Good thing this guy's not having it tonight. I got a Yingling, and I'll be honest with you, my reaction is not like yours. It's not that bad.
All right.
It's not that bad. I think I'm going to start getting a clear glass so you could see like how dark some of these beers are.
I know Yingling is dark.
It's It's probably on the darker side, but it's not like a friggin'
No, that's
Guinness.
down here. I know what you're gonna say. Yeah, that's down here.
No, dude, that ain't like that. I'm
Put it
trying to
right here.
I'm trying to put the light in there and see. Can't really see.
Oh yeah. Now you
Yeah.
put the light into that
Yeah.
dark condensed can. I
Yeah,
can
hold
see
on.
the color of the beer.
Yeah, I can't really see, but
Yeah.
Yingling all over the place.
You having it at dinner?
I'm having. You know what? If somebody offered this to me at dinner, I'd have it at dinner.
Okay.
Wouldn't necessarily go out of my way to have this at dinner. So, pow, I guess somebody, give it, somebody hands this to me at dinner, I'd have it. If it's
Sure.
cold, tailgating.
Yeah.
Tailgating,
If it's a cold game.
It's a cold game. Yeah. No. No. Nah, not really gonna. I mean, I've never seen. This is what I'm basing it off of. I've never seen anybody tailgate with Yingling, so that's kind of how I'm basing it off of right there.
That's true.
I've never seen. The only time I've seen Yingling is like you go up to the bar and order it.
Yeah.
Usually an older gentleman.
Our $6 beer deal today. All right, I get one.
Yeah, usually an older gentleman too.
Yeah.
Feel like that's their whatever for what it's calling older gentlemen out there. So yeah. Sure. Okay. No tailgate dinner. Yeah, sure. 1 to 10
on the scale. Yeah.
1 to 10. I'm gonna give this a 6.8.
Great. Put that on the list. Make
6.8.
sure you write
so
that
7.
Down.
You said 7.3.
7.3.
And then 6.8.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Good.
Right. I'm gonna lock that in right now.
Lock that in
on that list. In right there.
See, it's nice and long for all the beers to be done. Good.
Yep.
Good.
Yep,
all right.
Yep.
It's our beers for the day. Hop Gun IPA and Yingling. Good for dinner, not good for pre-gaming. Pretty good beers. Top of the road. Manny, what else you got for us over there?
Oh well, we can't leave without. Even though we want to go run and trick or treat tonight and get some candy, some candy corn, Mike's favorite. We got to go to the DAC. We got to go to the DAC. Mr. Dak Prescott there over in Dallas. Mr. Dak Prescott joining us live on the show tonight. Dak Prescott, everybody give him a round of applause. Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, I just got word.
You got text?
Yeah, I just got word from the producer. He's
not coming in.
Yeah, he's not coming in. He's not really too happy with
the second time in a row that he said no to come to the show.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll go on without him.
It's okay.
We're gonna go up. This is we got the Dak interception wheel, Dak interception counter.
Still at 4.
Last week he didn't show up for us, but that's okay because I am confident this week in Lincoln Financial Field. It's a lucky number for a lot of us, actually. It's a number that I bet on the roulette wheel. Can you guess that number, Manny?
What? What number? Oh,
number 7.
I was going to say 7 too, you son of a bitch.
This guy's throwing up 3 interceptions to the Birds, and you're going to hear that wheel go tick, tick, tick. Dak Prescott, you're going to give me a good game this week. That's fine, but we're taking that ball from your bitch-ass hands 1, 2, 3 times.
We would love to see that.
This is the prediction. So come back to us next week and watch as the Dak Prescott counter goes up to 7 because he will hit 15 interceptions.
We love that. I will be rooting for that. I will be rooting for you guys. That's tough, but I will be rooting for you guys solely for interceptions.
That's fine.
Thrown by Dak Prescott. He's at 4. We need to see him throw. Mikey Bugatti saying he's still going to throw 3. So we're going to bring the total to 7 going into week 10. Plenty of time for him to get to that 15, that magical number that he said he wouldn't do. Plenty of time. I believe in Dak. Maybe he'll be back on the show next week. We had lines of communication. I guess he didn't get the Zoom link. We'll make sure he has it next time.
Next
week.
No problem. I'll fly out next week.
Easy fix, Dak Prescott. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
But that kind of wraps up this Halloween special right here.
That's it.
Any final words here, Mike?
No, go enjoy your Halloween. Get your costumes on. I know a lot of people out there are going to dress up like Mikey Bugatti. You need a cowboy hat. You need some chains. And, of course, to be Mikey Bugatti, you need pockets full of cash. Pockets full of cash.
And if you decide to dress up like Mikey Bugatti, tag us on Instagram at IHAB Podcast. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube channel. And, Mike, 1, 2, 3. Absolutely slam that button, baby. Slam that button. Do us a favor. If you're listening on Spotify, give us that 5-star rating that we absolutely deserve. And share this episode with a friend. It's a special one. Share it with a friend. He'll love it. We want to hear more questions next week, so make sure you DM us our questions. Appreciated everybody that sent us questions this week. Halloween candies, very good, very fitting. That's all I got for you tonight. Stay out of trouble, and we'll see you next week. Hey, I'd have a beer.